Okay, so now you can hear me, most likely. Just need to make sure that it also doesn't lag, but let's make sure that you can hear me first. Okay, so now you can hear me, most likely. Yeah, okay. So you can hear me just fine. I muted myself. I'm gonna just fix this immediately. Just gonna remove the filter for NVIDIA broadcast because that's what's actually causing it to be slow, I think. It should be what's causing it. So if I go filters and I do this, you can see the room, which is fine. But I just want to make sure that that's what was causing the issue. So I'm just gonna go like this and move on to live. Is it not what was causing it? Really? Wait, can I play it on my own phone? Okay, so that's not what was causing it. What did I do last time? Let me just quit OneDrive fully. What else could it be? Signal RGB wouldn't have anything to do with it. Wait, let me just go to like Task Manager. See if there's anything weird here. Brave browser? Like, why? OBS Studio. I mean, OBS should be using it. What about here? Stream health is excellent, of course. Right. Not sure what's causing it. What did I do last time? Refresh this. What could it be? What if I just stop the stream, start it again? Are you the same, Mr. Friend? Yes, it is the same. I don't think it's anything that I'm doing. Let's see if this has made any difference. Wait, was that it? Wait, was that it? No, that was not it. Still lags. What if I just switch off the RTX features? System. Oh crap, no, cancel. Off. HDR thing is disabled. Let's refresh. Let's refresh. No, it's still being weird. Dude, what have I changed? This is so weird. I'm gonna quit OBS, open it again. Okay, let's see it this time. What the hell? What have I messed with? Is Discord doing anything? I don't think so, but we can quit it. Signal RGB wouldn't be causing any issues. Mr. OBS. Okay, wait. Dropped frames. Why? I'm gonna do a speed test. Give me a second, guys. What the hell is going on? Let's give this another shot. Let's see if there is any difference, but it's being kind of weird. Nope. Super weird. Come to the family. Dun, dun, dun. I mean, it has to be OBS. Okay, let's try this again. See if we have better luck this way. Again. See if we have better luck this way. Nope. And still gets stuck once in a while. Anyone know what's going on? We're dropping like 20% of the frames. Oh god. It's for sure a network issue, yeah. Okay, let's see if we can keep this up. Is this better? I think it's a bit more stable. Is this better? I think it's a bit more stable. Better? I think it's okay. Seems to be all right-ish. The only thing is that we're not gonna be able to expect much. Like at 2K with 7,000 megabit bitrate. It's gonna look weird, I know. I'm sorry, but like the important thing is that it doesn't actually get stuttery or you have issues hearing me. So seems to be all right for now. Not exactly sure what's going on, but I'll have to get them to check my internet. It might get weird now because I'm gonna do a speed test. It's gonna use up the internet, so don't get like worried or something. I mean, the ping has gone a bit lower. Maybe that's getting better. I really want to change my internet, bro. Still, upload is weird. So this is definitely gonna mess with the stream for a moment because it's actually testing the upload speed. But I really don't know. Should be back to normal in a bit. Yeah, so it should be okay now, I think. Well, anyway, I hope it's okay from this point on. I lowered the quality quite a bit so that the stream doesn't actually drop frames. It doesn't seem to be dropping any frames at this point, so welcome guys, welcome to Julia Z. We are actually gonna do Shadowland today, and we're gonna check a few other things. The setup is different right now because I decided to put the PC right under my TV and have like the speakers you know, on each side. This way you actually get to see me right in the eye holes. But yeah, welcome to whoever's joining right now. Thanks very much for being here. We'll be doing freaking Shadowland right now. I'm just gonna need to check my friend's internet just a sec. But yeah, the whole like internet connection is kind of weird right now. I have no clue what's going on. It's a whole thing, which I'm hopefully fixing. Maybe we will see. But either way, guys, let's go ahead and check a few things out right now. So first things first, how about we jump into the sneak peek that we got? Not this one, of course. This is not it. I don't know why it actually defaults to going there, even though this is actually available. There you go. It's already there. It's supposed to use this instead, but it never goes to it. Either way, we will go to the sneak peek. We have July update sneak peek number 1. Greetings, agents. This is CM Fragment of Marvel Futurefied. 4 superheroes who've gained special powers after being exposed to cosmic rays have gathered to protect our planet. Let's go ahead and check out the sneak peek. Oh boy. Oh boy. Few things about that. Like, I don't know, man. Wait, what? This is probably like some fake stuff, of course, but yeah, of course, it's fully AI stuff. Check out the updated abilities of and all new looks of these iconic superheroes. One who can stretch his body at will, another who turns invisible, a blazing flame wielder, and a powerhouse with a body of stone. We will provide more information through the update details. Thank you. But yeah, so Uh, Costumes look weird. They looked weird in the movie trailer as well. It's gotta suck. But we have someone in there. I'm not sure if that's Galactus, like it's being pointed out here, or if it might be Silver Surfer. I really don't know. But yeah, man, I have no clue. If we get Galactus in the game as a native character, I'll be very happy. But I do not think so. I do not think so because we really just didn't get really anything else. But it's still, I don't think so. We might get an update or like get Galactus or something like that. But the guys are mentioning that the patch notes are gonna be next, so there's no more sneak peeks unless they actually really want to hide the fact that they're gonna give us either Galactus or something about Silver Surfer. I don't know. I mean, they are gonna include some character because they showed some outline or like a side of just like profile, not even a profile, but just like the side of a character. So it is definitely possible that we get something apart from what we already see on the sneak peek. But either way, we will have to see, because these guys just don't really show us much, sadly. That's all they gave us, just that sneak peek. I'm gonna keep this here. I'm sorry if I actually just look up quite a bit. That's because, again, the TV is just right above the phone, and like it's much higher in position than it used to be. So I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna try maybe to figure something out. Maybe I can I don't know what I could do. I really have no clue what I could do to actually make this look a bit nicer. Or not look nicer, but at least not look so weird. With me just, looking up the whole time. Maybe I can stay like this, but I'd still be like with my eyes up. Either way, we're gonna check a few other things before we go on the... I'm pretty sure this is gonna fall off, and I don't have the patience to deal with that right now. I changed my whole setup. We're gonna work on a couple of more things before we even start Shadowland. Oh my god, brother. I had my vacation, and I need a vacation. And I need some time off to just chill from that vacation, It really sucks. It's tiring. Either way, we were gonna check a few things. So the first thing I just need to do is we have swords that we need to enchant, and then also we're gonna get like the story rewards. We need to do this because look at this, bro. We're gonna do 113 because I think this is how it only allows you to create enough or as many as like your storage allows. I think that's how they do it. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna keep doing this until we're out of like a sword enchantment stuff, whatever they're called. We might not get anything at all, but we're gonna give it our best shot, and hopefully we get lucky. So we have 8 of them for now. Let's keep going further. Okay, interesting. Let's see if we can get them to keep 4 stones of the same color. We got one of them to stay like that. Let's see if we can try our luck right now. We're not gonna want to do a bulk enchant, just a normal enchant. We don't have like special ones, but we do have the normal colored one. Nope, it already failed, so this goes to the trash. My friend, you suck. Let's do another bulk enchant. Let's see how far we can go. We can do another one, yeah. I don't know if I'll have enough stones or runes or whatever to upgrade them to the max, but we should get a good amount back. Oh crap. Either way, we'll continue with these because I canceled it because I'm stupid. Let's see. We have 2 of them. Not looking so good though. I don't think so. Nope. Let's go with 50. I usually go with 50 and I just got used to that, so I canceled the other run that we were doing, or like the upgrades we were doing. Okay. Few options here that we can hopefully get lucky with. Only one of them, okay. Let's see if we can get 4. Nope. Well, there goes that. Do we try with 50 again? Sure. Let's see. Okay, well, that's a few. I think there's still like 3-star now, so yeah. Not really a few, only one option, or like one chance. Nope, there you go, that chance is gone as well. So there goes our 2 weeks of farming. I was thinking we can do this every week, right? Where I don't actually enchant swords, and I just keep them so I can enchant them with you, and I don't get story rewards, and I do that with you. But this time, I actually forgot to do it. So last time I forgot to do it, and that's why we're doing it right now. But from this point on, it should be every week. I'm just gonna make sure that I actually upgraded the hood. Yes, I did. Okay, we did do that, thank God. I'm gonna need to find a floor for him though. So let me see where he is again. So he's a blast type. We'll see who we can replace. But apart from that, we wanted to also get our story rewards. I've been wanting to do this for quite a while now. Yes, sir. Please. Can you load? Man, my internet is so bad. I'm really sorry, guys. Let's try for 20 chests. This is also 2 weeks worth, I think. But we're probably gonna get nothing. So yes, that was nothing. There's another 20 chests. I think that's another nothing. Yeah, we got a mega 6-star type enhancement ticket though, so that's not ticket or whatever that's called. This is our last try. That's 19 as well. Last time I did something similar. I got quite lucky. I got a CDP, but here we got nothing. I think I might either got a CDP or just a premium card, but yeah, we got nothing this time. Let's see how we're doing with tokens, and we're close to having enough to get a premium card, but that's pretty much it for that. Let's see who's our boss of the day. I haven't done anything, have I? No boy, I haven't. Let's clear our what is it, like multiverse saga? Oh boy. So many different names and different game modes to remember the names of. I don't think I have enough tokens to upgrade this card because I need like 300. Nope. So we can go ahead and just acquire these and we're good to go. Now, what else did I want to do? We should be doing GBR. But before that, even before that, right? We need to do World Boss. And get some of my drink. I think I think I know what's going on with the internet, but because I think I messed up the cable that goes into my room from outside. They are kind of annoying to replace, so that's gonna suck. Either way, we have Null as the boss of the day. This is really easy to do, so we're gonna do this really quick. This way I can actually upgrade Bishop a bit more, and also upgrade Doctor Strange on his like special gear, so that's also a plus. There we go. But thankfully it's an easy boss to clear though. Well, it's the easiest, so of course. Thank you. For a second I thought he died. Well, he did. But we have Spider-Man, so we're good. I didn't realize when I actually moved my view, so it wasn't the normal stuff we're used to seeing. Either way, it was easy to clear. Salve, yo, Sword, Baba Yaga, what up, man? Sorry if you've actually said hello a while ago. I need to just launch this chat window that I had open, because it didn't show me the message, sorry. But yeah, welcome, man. Thank you very much for being here. And sorry if there's like internet issues. I am having major internet issues right now. And yes, I know this looks like a dildo, so... Alright, I think it should be fine. You guys can actually message me just to check. And I forgot to check what the rewards were, so that sucks. The hood we already are done with, so I'm just gonna remove him. Oh, I did need to actually go on like the Shadowland list that I have, just so that we change who we're gonna use and put somewhere else, you know, in place of the hood, or sorry, in place of someone else, just put the hood in there. I'm gonna need to just make sure to calculate the amount of characters that I have first, because I don't think it should make any difference, but the hood is at tier 3 now and he previously wasn't. So most likely, you know, character list wise, while clearing the Shadowland, while we're doing the Shadowland clear, is not gonna make any difference. But just in case, I am gonna be updating that really quick. Shouldn't really need to do much. We're just gonna note down the amount of characters we have. I'm not gonna like reorder the list because there's a new character in there. Don't worry. I usually do that after the stream or whenever I get the chance. Man, I'm so terrified of going back to work tomorrow. There's gonna be so much to do. Man. There's gonna be so much stuff that I have to catch up with, basically. 3 out of 5, okay. Actually, while we're here, let's just use Beast to clear this. Why not? I'm pretty sure there's no real proper rotation for this guy, and I definitely messed it up because, you know, I cancelled the 5th. I'm pretty sure you don't want to cancel the 5th. Does anyone have any, like, rotation for Beast, by the way? While I'm at it, let me just ask. I'm thinking maybe I should go like 3-4-5 instead of 3-5-4 that I usually do. But it just feels like you can maybe cancel the 5. Because there's a small amount of hits that, you know, stays lingering. But to be honest, like against Null, pretty much most characters are gonna be just... they're just gonna feel like super badass, super powerful. There you go. That's done. Okay, so we have 2 clears left, and then we're gonna be done. So I'm gonna be able to upgrade those characters that I mentioned, fix the list really quick, and we should be good to go with starting Shadowland. I don't think I've left anything else that would need to, you know, be checked like I did with swords and with the story mode rewards. I think those are the only 2 that I'm leaving for the stream. Just so I do them while, you know, while we have the stream. We didn't get any good rewards though, sadly. But I think it feels better to just like get the story rewards in bulk, because you get quite a few of them at the same time. And it's much more fun if we do it while we're on the stream. And if we get like any CDP or anything like that, we can just pretty much... oh, I just sacrificed Moon Knight, poor guy. If we get any CDP, we can just pretty much equip it to a character while we're on stream before we do Shadowland, so we're good to go with that as well. We don't miss out on using the latest reward that I get. I'm sure that wouldn't make a huge difference though, but still, it's just fun, I think. Our last clear as well. I just need to put someone else here because I used Kid Omega, which was on the other team or whatever. It used to be here, and then I put it on another team. For this clear, we use Cable. It's pretty much the only place where I use Cable at this point, apart from Shadowland, because I never actually bothered to change the list of characters that I'm using for the clears. And that's why some of the characters just are not really that good anymore. But they're good enough for me. I'm always using them, so I've gotten used to using these characters to these bosses. So, and I don't really push above 20 anyway, so there's no need to do anything. And I keep making mistakes, so I keep losing characters. But here we do have Cyclops, so doesn't matter. I didn't lose Cable, but it feels like there's no point in switching, because this guy is gonna be able to cover it just fine. And apparently, again, I've pretty much changed the point of view. Not really a problem though. Easy boss, easy clear. Yo, we got some godstones or whatever they're called. Let's get our upgrades. Can you not? Thank you. Where is this little like pillow that I used to have here? Did I take it away? I thought I kept it. I can't rest my head. That sucks. Anyway, I'll figure that out later, not while we're doing this. Them Toto's tier 4. Not all of them are tier 4 though. I'm guessing that's what you said. I don't know your language. I'm sorry. If you try to speak English, I think we're gonna be able to understand each other a bit better. But yeah, we're still pushing through with Doctor Strange here. Still nowhere near done. There's still like 68 levels to go. But let's actually fix that list real quick. So, Brazil, welcome man. Hope you enjoy your time here. It's a lot of fun to have you here, but yeah, if you can try to speak English, we can understand each other just a little bit better. So, I'll sort them by level. Let's see how many tier 4s we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is 40, plus 2, that's 42, so that was correct. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 40 plus 1, that's 41. I think I've set 41 there. Yes, I have. Good. Now let's see how many tier 3s we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's say 7. Times 8, that's 56. And 2, that's 58. I think that is gonna need to be updated because of course we got the hood in there, so 58. And the number of transcendent characters should be the same, but I'm still gonna count it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 times 8, so 10. Sorry, that's 80. So 112, 111. Okay. So we have 111, so that was the same. So we're gonna do 32 floors with tier 3s. That would mean we use 3 level 80 characters, which we already do. So Hulkbuster, Echo, and Red Guardian. So that's fine. Now, instead of leader, let's not replace leader already, right? Let's see. Ghost. There's a lot of like recent characters on this list, so that's why it feels a bit difficult to replace them. Polaris. Not exactly sure, but I think we might need to remove Enchantresses and just use the hood on 23, right? I'm not sure what that was. Oh, thank you for the sub, man. Awesome. Yeah, I think we're good to go. We're gonna go ahead and start Shadowland right now, but we're only gonna set it to do the first 22 clears. Let me just double check it. So what I could do, right, is I could put leader on 23 and just use the hood on floor 30. Yeah, should work. But that means we're gonna do 22 floors automatically, which is also just fine. I'm gonna let them be cleared on auto. I'm gonna put leader on 23. Do the other 2 on auto as well. And just gonna need to remember to put the hood instead of leader, which should be easy because when we get to floor 30, the box is gonna be empty. Usually it would have like the character of the floor, the character that was used previously, I mean. So yeah, it should be easy to remember. The only thing that I need to remember is on floor 23 that I have to make that change. That's the only like place where I could make a mistake. But super exciting stuff, man. Next week, so when I say next week, I mean this week that's starting right now. We're gonna get the Fantastic Four update. So up to this point, as we saw together a few minutes ago, we know that we're gonna get a uniform for each Fantastic Four member. But I'm not exactly sure if it's gonna be a uniform for Silver Surfer or if it's gonna be a new character, Galactus, right? That I would not know. That I have no clue. But yeah, we're already looking at 4,200 crystals. So that's as many crystals as I have. So Yay. It's gonna suck. And what else? Out of those characters, everybody has a tier 4 apart from the Thing. So I'm pretty sure the Thing will get his tier 4 as well. I already have tier 4'd Mr. Fantastic and Human Torch, so both of those characters are gonna be I'm gonna be very happy to get the uniform for. Sadly, the other two characters might not get tier 4'd by me for quite some time, so yeah, they'll have to wait. I'll just take the time to. I mean, technically, that character could also be Dr. Doom. As well, they might just completely disappoint us and just give us a uniform for Dr. Doom, which at this point I wouldn't even hate completely, because he is one of the 3 native characters that I would need to tier 4 next. And to be honest, out of those 3 characters, he has the lowest prospect of me actually tier 4ing him. I mean, I will tier 4 them all 3, right? But I just mean priority-wise, I would not even think about him. I would go with either Battery Bill or Ebony Maw first, and then the other one after the first one that I go with. And lastly, third place, I would tier for Dr. Doom. But if he ends up actually getting a good uniform, he technically would be higher cost anyway, so it would make a lot of sense for me to actually tier for him. But apart from the fact that, you know, he's not a support type and he's not really any good even with the latest uniform, so if he gets a uniform that makes him really good, getting him to tier 4, you know, would be my next move. Even though I would like to actually get characters that are support types, I would still, you know, end up going for a character that's better. You know, that's basically how I would do it. So it really, I really don't know who I'm going to be tier 4ing next. That is going to decide things. I'm not really expecting Dr. Doom to actually get a crazy good uniform, because we're going to get a uniform for him when he actually shows up on the MCU. Unless he already shows up on the MCU even from this movie, that I guess I don't know. But I don't remember. So from the Thunderbolts movie, I think they show Silver Surfer, right? Or they hint at Silver Surfer being important or part of the movie, so I would expect most likely we're looking at Silver Surfer. I don't know. It's been a long time since I played on Shadowland. Why? Why don't you play it? I play it every week. It's my favorite game mode, man. It's just really cool. I mean, I'm on auto right now, so it feels like, oh, this guy is just getting this over with and just wants to finish already. Trust me, that's not the case. I'm just waiting for the auto part to be done so that I can actually continue with my controller as soon as this is over. Let me check. So, yeah, this was not being caused by the NVIDIA thing that removes my background. So, I'm gonna try maybe to lower this. Now, this is a bit too low. This is perfect. Now, the whole time I do look like I'm just leaning back and just looking up like this. I'm sorry, okay? The camera is down here, the TV is up here, and it starts right above the camera. So even like the only time you would see me looking down here as if I'm looking at you guys is if I'm just looking right at the bottom for some reason. So it really sucks, but I usually play this in full screen, so I need to lean back and look up the whole time. I'm sorry. But it shouldn't really be super annoying, hopefully. I don't know how I used to do that thing. Maybe I could use NVIDIA Broadcast and just get the eye contact thingy. I'm gonna give it a try. Why not? Yeah, let's try it. Oh crap. And video broadcast. Alrighto. So if I go here and on video capture device, instead of Arian webcam, I use NVIDIA broadcast. I click OK here. I go here. I go on video. Video. I go on Arian webcam. And I keep eye contact on. And wow. And virtual background is what they're calling it. I would say remove. Thank you. Why is it weird? Am I looking at the camera, guys? Is this eye contact thing working? I don't know, actually. Let me... hello? Device default, I guess. No. Deactivate? Activate? No. Color space. Bro, just device default. Default. Okay. Alright. Yes. So now, if I look up, it should still look a bit more like I'm looking at you guys. Just a little bit more like I'm looking at you guys. Where the hell is my glasses cleaning thing? It works much better if I'm not like using glasses though. Which sucks because I can't really not use glasses. It's very annoying. It gets pretty blurry for me. I'm really sorry. But this way I don't really have to bother with looking at the camera. I'm really sorry, guys. You are just so you know, annoying, or I don't know how to say this. I'm just like, oh, so bothered by having to look at the camera. Now that's it. That's not it. It's just the fact that I have to look up at the monitor at like the big TV, so it looks like I'm actually not paying attention to you guys. I don't want that to feel like it. What if we also do auto frame? Does this work? Wait. Hey Mike, go a bit lower. Does it work? Yes it does, but it's weird. I don't know. Maybe I can zoom out a little bit. Test. Yeah, it's weird. It's using too much power. Maybe if I go 1080p. Okay, let's see if I can just disable and re-enable it again. Sorry guys, just a sec. Deactivate, activate. Yay, okay. Just need to make it bigger now, where it was earlier. Okay. Alright, so much better now. It's kind of keeping eye contact, even though I'm looking up here. It looks like I'm looking down here. If you see it, like it kind of, this is the weirdest thing. Look at this. Look at my eyes. What the hell are they doing? Look weird. But yeah, most of the time it looks like I'm actually looking at the camera. So that, in my opinion, is good enough, I guess. So that's what we're gonna keep, or that's how we're gonna keep it. So we can go ahead then. This is all set up. I think the zoom is good enough here. I could make it even more zoomed in. Even here, whoa. But I think the mic is really messing with so maybe I can keep it like this. It is messing with Nvidia's ability to figure out that this is a face, because it was actually going weird for a moment. But maybe, I don't know, maybe here it's fine. Maybe we can keep it this zoomed in. You guys can let me know if you don't like this though, so we can fix it. Maybe zoom in more or zoom out. It's up to you guys. You guys let me know. In the meantime, let's keep going. We're gonna go on this floor right here where we used to use Enchantress, and sadly we're not gonna use her anymore. We're gonna put Leader down here. He used to do floor 30 for us, so now he's sadly gonna clear floor 23 for us. So let's go ahead and just find where he is, because I think I can't. Where the hell is he though? Huh? You guys know where Leader is? Because I don't see him. I do not see the guy. Do you see the guy? Let me just go like blast type. Maybe that's gonna make it easier. It should. It definitely should. There he is. There you go. Looks like if you do it in a smart way, it's gonna make stuff easier to do, huh? Go figure, guys. Go figure. I'm really hoping this is not really messing with stuff, so let me know if there's anything that's weird, if there's issues with the stream, guys, please, because I'm having issues with the internet and I really don't want it to affect the stream. I'm trying to keep things as low quality as possible at the moment, just so they don't affect the stream. But yeah, I'm gonna bring it back to the auto mode so that it clears 24 and 25 for us. But yeah, after that we're gonna move on to just doing the rest ourselves. Now this still in a way does look like I'm looking up at the TV, but it is not as annoying. Now if I remove my glasses, it still does look like I'm looking up, I guess. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it tends to be like my head position. So if I kind of stay like this, definitely looks like I'm looking at you guys. So I'm looking at the camera basically. But if I go a bit like this, even though it's pointing the eyes down to the camera, and of course if you don't look at the weird flickering that it's doing here, which is super weird, you know, it's still gonna look like I'm looking up. But yeah, if I keep my face like this, tends to look a bit more like I'm looking at the camera, right? Either way, I'm gonna try to do that, but it's not really comfortable. Either way, we're gonna continue with our Shadowland clear, and technically we are gonna freaking start playing ourselves right now, with Ghost in this floor and the rest of the characters as the floors usually go. You guys can't really see this, by the way, but the house, or like this room behind me at this moment, is just a huge mess. It isn't usually like that, trust me. But as we went for vacation, we went to my fiance's family, and I had brought my PC with me. So I usually kept it like down on the floor, and I kind of got used to having it laying down horizontally, as this case is technically made to stay. But you know, I got used to that, so I changed stuff up. I changed the whole setup here. My PC is not on my right anymore, it's just right on the desk, and so I had to raise the TV to make it stay higher, so that it would fit and I would still see the PC. So yeah, that caused the whole situation here, basically, where I can't really sit normally. I have to look up the whole time, and I even put like a couple of huge pillows on the gaming chair that I use. and it's still not high enough. So my legs are off the ground, which is not good for my posture. And at the same time, the TV is still too high. We're gonna have our clear with what was his name? Sunspot. And after him, we are finally gonna use the Hood, who, as far as I remember, we did not even use at all. We might have used him on floor 1, and if we did, I might have just done this whole thing for no reason, because he might have just gotten used automatically on floor 1 without me even noticing. That would be super funny, wouldn't it? Man, holy hell, would that be funny? Did I make that dumb mistake? I don't think I did, because I think I was seeing the Hood when I was checking for when I was checking for leader, so I think the Hood should still be here somewhere. Yes, okay, I didn't use him. Whew, okay. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for not making dumb mistake. Yes. Now, as far as I know, rotation-wise, this guy is very weird, so I don't really know exactly how to use him. But I'm just gonna use some skills that we usually would cancel. But yeah, powerful character is powerful for 2025, of course. On floor 30, he feels pretty powerful. I don't know how high he would go normally. I don't expect him to go super high because he's still just a tier 3 character. But that was a lot of fun. Just an easy clear. That's sadly how things will go for quite a while now, because basically, like on really low floors, I end up having to use really powerful characters, or at least like just pretty much recent characters, because slowly I'm fading out the tier 3 characters from my clear list on Shadowland. Because whether I like it or not, we have a lot of level 80 characters, a lot of tier 4 characters on our team right now. So we don't really need to use tier 3s at all. Like, well, at this point we still do, but really soon we're not gonna need to use tier 3s at all. I mean, Human Torch is most likely gonna get his tier 4, or else like that would be very weird. So we should be expecting one more character that would be used under 35, so less tier 3s as we go. But yeah, it's definitely gonna take a while before we just completely phase out tier 3s. But pretty much every update we get closer to that goal, and just I love to see it. Can't wait, to be honest. I really want to clean this freaking room up though, it's gotten quite messy. There's a lot of stuff that I don't really even use or need at all. Now, phone is fully charged. Before I move on to the next floor, let me put my headphones on charge. I'm gonna show you a cute little knife that my brother-in-law gifted me. It's not really sharp. It's just for, you know, opening it's just for opening like you know, stuff that I order, a CPU box, a new dumb thing from Temu or from AliExpress or whatever. There it is. Looks pretty cool though. Please, YouTube, don't kill me for this, okay? It's just a dull knife. Look, I even caught my finger here and it didn't cut me. It just doesn't cut. Whoops. I dropped it. Sorry, guys. But yeah, basically it doesn't cut you. You can do this as fast as you want. It doesn't cut at all. But it's good enough to open like a little plastic tape that's over like a box that you order. Let me see if I can remove color correction. I think I like it this way, right? It's a bit weird. It has like a weird what would you call it? It's like a filter on top. With color correction, it's a bit better. Not bad. All right. So basically, let's not mess with stuff. It looks good as it is. That's our floor 35, and we're gonna do it with Hulkbuster. After this, we move on to the infinite floors, where we need to use 3 characters per floor. We have to not forget doing that. Not forget to do that, as what I meant to say. Man, it's already late enough. I normally would have to sleep now and just pretty much wake up for work tomorrow. I mean, that's what I'll do. I'll go to work, of course, but I will sleep pretty late. That is how I usually do it. Not good, but I still do it. Thank you, Blue Dragon. Very cool. No rumbles, please. Entry mode. Good. Doesn't really matter who we use, so we're gonna go with Battery Bill. I'm just gonna pretty much swap it so it's backwards, and there we go. This should be our clear for floor 37. Should be a very quick clear because this guy is super powerful. Yep, it's gone. Nice. Man, I really am hoping that those are like an early prototype for their costumes. So it's meant to be like more of a, hey, here we go, we're gonna show up as we are, and then later on we're gonna get better costumes that look like a darker blue, and it's not gonna be this cyan color, which in some things it can look beautiful, right? It's like one of my favorite colors, but not as a costume, man. Like that looks really, really ugly. I don't know. It's miss after miss after miss, right? So I don't know. Nobody was really complaining about them changing how uniforms would look, just to make them a bit more serious, make them more likable. So if they did it to keep authenticity or to stay as true to the comics as possible, that's not it, Chief. Okay, that's not what people are asking for when we say we don't want you to change the comics. We're talking about other stuff that you're doing. All right, so a villain floor. We're gonna go with Bullseye right here. There we go. Hey man, freaking raise your hands if you have Bullseye at tier 4. I feel like not a lot of people would have Bullseye at tier 4. So let's show Bullseye some love, I guess. I may have screwed up the cable that gives me the internet at home. Oh brother, not good. Villains have an advantage. Sorry, that's a hero list. That was stupid. So villains have an advantage. I'm gonna go with Dr. Voodoo right here, who may or may not be doing this for the last time this low, right? I mean, for a while he would still need to do it this low because he would need to be tier 4 first, but you get what I meant, right? He may or may not be doing this with this uniform, I guess. I think that's better. I mean, I like it, man. I don't really hate this uniform, right? But it's not insane, right? It's a pretty recent uniform and really like didn't do much for him, so people didn't like it. But I mean, I don't hate it. It looks really cool. I don't know how it is like damage wise. I never really ended up using it because people said he was not really that good. So I put off tier 4ing him for a while. I kept tier 4ing other natives, mutants or whatever, was needed. But yeah, really soon I should be able to start on him. Well, depending on what happens with the movie or with this update. Like if we are gonna get him at tier 4, if we are gonna get a good uniform for him, yes, I will tier 4 the guy. But if the uniform is not that good, I'll gladly go and tier 4 better Bill, right? And most likely I would go for tier 4 and better build just so I have less transcended characters. I just really don't like the freaking transcended status. And I mean, trust me, a lot of people would say yes, going with with tier 4ing better build would be a better idea because tier 4ing transcended characters is just inherently better because they have all skills available at the start. That's a good argument, but I just never liked the whole transcended prospect. So tier 3 characters in my brain just feel like they're more powerful. I don't know why. Just like them more, I'm sorry. Transcending always felt like a second thought from the devs for those characters. Apart from at the very beginning. So at the very beginning, sure, like they paid more attention. They like transcended characters on purpose, made them, nice and like work with that idea. Now though, even more so, they actually do make it feel like it's just we're transcending some characters just for the heck of it. And that's pretty much it. We don't really care about what we're doing about these characters. Which is a pretty good segue. Who do you guys think will get like transcended on this update? That's something we don't really think about usually. I mean, we will know soon enough. We just have to be patient for a couple more days. I'm sure they don't release the information on Monday, so we'll have to wait till Tuesday. I am not gonna be watching the stream. I usually miss it. I don't even know when it is. So I usually miss it. I just watch it. I mean, sometimes I watch it while I, stream for Shadowland, like next week, for example. But I usually don't like doing that. Like I did it a few times, but it didn't really make sense because I would watch what they would show and then I would just re-show the same thing at a better quality because my streams don't lag as much. I don't know why they stream at like 30 FPS. So it's not like it lags for them. Maybe it does, but it's also like just the bit rate of the stream. It's like the whole FPS issue. So I don't know why they do it like that, but yeah, it just felt pretty redundant to just re-show everything just because it's gonna look better since it's coming from my own emulator. But either way, yeah, I don't really watch the stream anymore basically. Alright, hello. Come on, man, let's just do it. Come on. You can do this. I mean, of course she can. It's just wave modes suck. So it feels like the characters are slow at clearing stuff. Not really their fault. Just bad level design, to be honest. They should keep the whole thing going where as like you kill the boss, there's no more mobs that are gonna show up. I think if they make that change for wave modes, that would be a really important change. Like, think about it. We do have that kind of Shadowland floor where it's just infinite mobs that show up on the floor until the boss is killed, right? So if they do that for the wave modes, like most of them that don't have that setup, if they do that for those characters, it's gonna make a huge difference. Like, it's gonna be very cool. You know, you don't have to worry about like the wave modes taking much longer, because you can just get rid of the boss immediately the floor ends. And wave modes are gonna be as quick to clear as other Shadowland floors. It's not gonna be freaking burden anymore. That's what I would feel would be a really nice change, by the way, that we really don't think about usually. But I just thought about it, so I wanted to mention it. There you go. I think about stuff, you see. I'm so smart. I think. Now, if it turns out to be a character that already existed in the game, so the character that they kind of teased, where we don't really see who they are, if they end up being either Doctor Doom or Silver Surfer, who do you guys think will be like the second tier 4 that we're gonna get? Because like bare minimum, we're probably gonna get 2 tier 4s. One's gonna be the Thing. Now, who's gonna be the second? You think it might be just a random character that has something to do with them, so like they might give it to Victorious? Or do you think it's gonna be more closely related characters like Franklin Richards, Valeria Richards as well? I would love them to get a tier 4 instead of like Victorious. I don't know, like anyone can get a tier 4. I don't care. In the end, it's just an extra level 8 character for me, but I feel like it would make more sense to get those characters to tier 4 as well. So yeah, you never know. Those characters are super powerful though, so a tier 4 would be super nice. So yeah, I just, in my opinion, for me, any level 8 character or any tier 4 we get is gonna be a huge plus for me, so I don't really care. Nick Fury-san, shut up, sir. Okay. Male hero, so sure. That would mean it's gonna be Ancient One. That's an interesting character to use here. I don't usually use him on this floor. It's gonna be easy, of course. It's a pretty early floor still. It's floor 50. But yeah, I usually haven't had the chance to use this guy on this floor. And it was amazing. It was really cool. I can't wait for when I'm gonna tier 4 Ancient One, just because it would mean that he would probably be revived for every Shadowland clear where I don't have a specific character I have to use, but I'm gonna use like I usually do that with I don't know, with Doctor Strange, right? Like if I'm gonna revive a character and they're not a character that I'm gonna revive just because I just tier 4'd them or level 80'd them or whatever, or they got a uniform. If it's like a week where I've already tested every character out, I usually would revive Doctor Strange and maybe like, I don't know, Jean, right? Or Null. If Ancient One would get tier 4'd by me at some point, I would pretty much revive Doctor Strange and Ancient One, just because they both can do any floor whatsoever. Now with Ancient One, it kind of sucks because he has to apply that ability after he does his tier 3 skill. When he does that, the restriction of the floor goes away, so that solves every issue. But it still takes a while to charge the tier 3 skill compared to what Doctor Strange has, where he actually gets that done when you use the second skill. Now, he does have a stronger one on his tier 3 skill. I don't know why some floors don't really get affected by the second skill effect, but as soon as you apply the tier 3 skill, they just have nowhere to go. But yeah, Ancient One has something like that as well. And yeah, it would be a lot of fun to have both of them at tier 4 and just doing that and reviving both of them and to get the clears done. Yo, Mr. Wong, I never figured out your rotation with the new uniform, but it turns out it don't matter. We're already powerful enough. Now that's a rumble, and there's another rumble, and there's a boss mode. There you go. That's how you know, guys. Now we're gonna get this done with Ebony Maw. Here we go, start. Universal type characters have an advantage. Right. Captain Marvel, sure, I guess. Why not? Start. After we're done with the tier 4 characters, and I'm gonna with the native tier 4 characters, and then I'm gonna have to tier 4 like normal characters. What I might do is I might just put a list of pretty much every level 80, every character that can be tier 4, which is like a support type. That is a proper support type, not that they just have the support role or support tag in the game because they just remove debuff. If that's what it is, I'm really sorry. I don't consider that a support character. So what I might just end up doing is just pretty much doing that and like creating a list of those characters, putting them on Discord and just being like, okay guys, just vote. I'm gonna tier 4 the next character you choose. Pretty much out of this list, choose who I tier 4 next. That's it. So that's how I might do it. Now, I'm not exactly sure. Again, this will depend on the update, if it does have anything for Doctor Doom or not. But if it doesn't, I might put a poll on Discord just for who to tier 4 next, whether it should be Better Bill or Ebony Maw. Now, I have a feeling it might end up being Better Bill who wins, just because he's universal. He has a couple of uniforms to work with, where he is a good leader for fire type characters and also a good leader for lightning type characters. So he might end up winning because of that. But you never know. People might say, Ebony Maw is better because you can pretty much apply his support to every character. It is a lower percentage, but still, it's for every character. So yeah, I'm just curious, and I just can't wait to be done with bishops so I can finally get that poll going and start working on the next character, a native one, after so long of just normal characters back to back to back. I kind of missed it, I guess. But man, it's just still so freaking hard to tier 4 characters. Takes so long. Okay. Now, here we're gonna use Venom, sure. Easy clear then. It's gonna be super easy with Venom. That guy will not give a crap. By the way, welcome to whoever's here. Thank you very much for being on the stream, by the way. You don't have to be shy. You can say hello. But still, thank you for being here, even if you don't want to talk. It's always better to do these clears with people around, for some reason. Just a lot more fun. There we go, with this... oh, sorry, no. Let me just switch it to supervillains. And now, we're gonna have to go with Loki. Cool. Let's start. Poor guy gets a wave mode. It's gonna take so long. It's done. Yeah. Now, I think we already got like the tier 4 materials for this month. Yes, we did. Wait, let's see what we get from Cosmic Ore, by the way. And we're gonna get the reward, whatever it is. Oh god, it's trash. I'm not gonna be able to switch the rewards with crystals. I might need to do it once if I have a lot of these cosmic energy left that I have to spend. Just for a random chest of a reward, whatever it is, I'm gonna go ahead and I most likely will re-roll it. That would mean I would pretty much have only enough crystals to get pretty much every uniform of the update, but not anything more than that. But I'll have to do it. I should have gotten the reward from yesterday, actually. I shouldn't have switched. I'm stupid. Sorry, guys, but it's alright. It's fine. Oh, there we go. We need to use one more. Cool. Apart from that, let's see. Zombie survival, I already bought everything from the store that I could, so that's fine. On arena, as far as I know, I did use my timeline battle arena stuff as well. Now this is close to getting to 7,000, but not close enough, so most likely even if I do Otherworld battle, I will not get enough to get that amount of carbonadium. So yeah, I'm just not really gonna bother right now, but really soon I will get to that point, so I will buy that carbonadium. I don't really think carbonadium is what I need right now, but it's the only thing I can buy, so that really sucks. Apart from that, everything else is done. Actually, apart from GPR, which I said I would do. That's what I forgot to do. Sorry. Let me just do the Alliance donation. So that's a small pause for Shadowland right now. And since I've already done my boss clears, I can go ahead and do both like GBR clears back to back. We're good, especially since we get like boost points as well, so we can do both GPR clears just back to back, as I mentioned. We're also gonna have to pay attention and make sure that we do get the combat book, because last time I had not paid attention, and when I needed to tier 4 beast, I had to wait for quite a while to gather up all the books that I needed. Especially with the fact that the next tier 4 is gonna be the thing. But technically, it's not gonna matter because I'm not gonna tier 4 him for real. That was a joke. Technically, I shouldn't really get affected by not having those crystals. By not having those books. But still, I don't want to go through the trouble or through the whole headache. I just want it to be easier and just have the books there just in case. Come on, someone else, Jane, please. Okay, someone's here. Thank you. Now, Brian might actually get top place for damage. I think he does have good characters. I don't remember. I mean, a good account is technically what you should call it instead of good characters, but you get what I meant. Because you might have the best characters, but like basically if your account is trash, you're not gonna do a lot of damage, man. Sorry. But as far as I know, Brian does have a good account, so. And sadly, I did not use the second skill for whatever reason. I don't know why. Actually, no. He's using Gamora, as far as I can see. But I guess not. Maybe his Gamora is not built fully or something. He's catching up though. He's just doing half of my damage, which is not bad at all. Search Kaiso Felipe. Perquisem Kaiso Felipe. Why? Hello? Welcome, by the way. But why? Also, I might have not been doing the rotation right, because I was thinking about Jean since I saw her on the clear here. And I might have used this, I might have pressed the skills that I would normally would when using Jean. I don't know, I sometimes do that. When I think of the wrong character, I just keep doing a completely different rotation. And then at the end, I'm like, huh. Well, I've done this whole thing wrong. But yeah, we got top place. Okay, that's good. Hello, hello. Perfect, let's see. Come on, give me the combat book. What the hell are you doing? It also just gave me pretty much everything. It gave me the 10 tokens. It gave me the soul. Pretty much every soul as a reward in one go. Maybe what I should do is wait for more boost points and then do another clear again with 80 boost points, of course. So that way, higher chance of getting the book and being done with it. But since we're at it, since we have 0 boost points, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the clears that usually can end up, costing boost points, because it doesn't really matter. They don't make a huge difference. I have a lot of energy, so it's fine. Damn, we didn't get anything from the Shield archive, sadly. Som cage matematic testeren ju väl. Flisa skorsne på hon blir out om det. Blir testeren som har blivit igare. Kurt vike testera akton Shqipëri unë do përfundoj duke bler shumë shtrenjtë se këtu ja fuzin çmimit kot, po prendet të thash, po hajde. Çat të bash. Anyway, that's all done. Let's see if there's anything like dimension missions that I need to do. Multiverse invasion, alliance, battle. Okay, so I don't need to do dimension missions at all. I just need to wait for boost points to gather up again so I can do another JBR clear. It's totally fine. We can now go back to Shadowland. Yay. We're halfway there pretty much. We have half of it to go. Now, relay mode, let's go with... yeah, we can go with Electra. No real requirements on this floor. Just apart from the fact that it says poison attack or something or other. I didn't read it properly. Maybe it says poison attack is not effective, I guess. Which is completely fine, by the way. Most characters don't really use poison, so it's like such a really nice floor to clear. You have no clue. Apart from characters like Elektra and Daredevil, of course, because they got like trash uniforms for whatever reason. Characters with unique Fire Force. Either way, we're not doing it because, yeah, that's just too annoying for no reason. So we're gonna do this other clear where we just are gonna use a freaking villain that turns out to be Hulk, so that's cool. Boom, boom, boom. It is done, isn't it? Good stuff. Let's move on. Okay, villain. Cap will get this done for us. Oh man. Kinda sucks that we now have a tier 4 selector. It just means that there are gonna be some characters that I'm not gonna tier for a really long time. I said 4 twice, and that's not correct, sorry. But, yeah. It's like Cap will be one of those characters. Like, I for sure will want to tier for Sharon Rogers through the selector, right? Like, I mean, like, as the first character I tier for through the selector. Apart from Ant-Man, technically he ended up being the first one because I really needed Ant-Man, and that really saved me some materials, so that was cool. Mostly it just saved me like time. It's not like I wouldn't get those materials, but yeah, saving time is just the best thing you can do. And yeah, but the next tier 4 that I get, I don't really think I will have any specific requirements unless we get any like new like Wilbus Ultimate Wilbus Legend, where I don't know, Cap is required to be a tier 4, in which case I then will have to use the tier 4 selector on a specific character, like for example Cap. And I would have to do that, or I would do that whether... actually, I was gonna say I would do that whether like it would take a while. I would just still not actually tier for them manually and just wait and not clear that specific boss high enough. But I think I'm gonna take that back. I think I would actually manually tier for that specific character that's required, and I would just use the selector on another character. I don't know. I really don't know. I think I could only answer that specific thing if it would be, you know, to happen. Like if it would happen, I then would know the answer to that. If I would wait and just use the selector on that character, or if I would just manually tier for them because they are required and I need to get them as soon as possible. I just don't know that answer. I'll have to have that happen for me to figure it out. Now, either way, we're moving on to our next clear, where we need to use the combat character. So it's gonna be Black Panther. Who has a mini rage as far as I know, but still does fine because it's an okay floor. It's not like super high. Here we're gonna use a speed type, and that's gonna be Winter Soldier. There we go. How long was it? Like, how long has it been since we got like the latest like Fantastic Four update? It's when we got the Multiverse Invasion. So I guess it might have been a while since we've had that for a bit now. But for some reason it has felt like we got like the Fantastic Four update not too long ago. So I don't know how I feel about getting new uniforms for those guys right away. Okay, so possible energy damage immunity at some point. So we're just gonna go with Punisher, and you know we know that that's not gonna be an issue at all, whether it goes on immunity or not. Ha, mira dona, besked kita testerar na på jag. Punisher. And holy hell, he just melts them. Real cool stuff, man. What the hell? Was that a jetpack? He had something on his back. I had never seen that. I'm just kidding about the jetpack thing, but I am curious to know what that would be. So, Blast, it's finally Star-Lord's turn. He almost had his turn earlier, but nope. So there goes Star-Lord. On floor 68, sadly the guy did not get his favorite number. I don't know if it is really his favorite number, but I just wanted to make it funny. We get a funny floor for a funny number. Damn. It's gonna be Falcon. Actually, it is a pretty good character to clear this floor with, because again, he does have that extra critical damage, which just really helps out. Three to one, let's go, please. Thank you. Alright. Yep. Almost immediate clears, basically. Next floor. Alrighty then, so a villain floor again. Hell yeah. So it's gonna be Goblin Queen here. Let's start. I don't know what I have left to watch with my fiance. We finished Ironheart. We finished and did I mention it was Mephisto, boys? My friend had actually spoiled me. That bitch. Not directly, but I have told him that he shouldn't even hint at shit. You know? And I don't think I even screamed at him for that just yet, so I will have to do that right now. Let me just pause it. Alright, gave him a warning that he would get blocked next time he would spoil me. That should be good enough. Now, let's keep going with our clear. I'm pretty sure the internet is still broken. I made a dumb mistake with that. I was just trying to pull like a long HDMI cable that I had routed around the room, behind the bed and stuff, because I moved the PC a bit further this way. It wouldn't reach, so I thought I'd just move it this on the left side, which will be annoying because it goes through the whole room, but I don't care. And I was pulling and then I figure out it's like not going anywhere because it has a freaking fiber cable going through. So if I was pulling, I would probably break the glass inside, which is maybe what I have done. I don't know. I just really hope it's not that, because it's costly to fix, I think. And it's not like I don't think they would make me pay, but it's just gonna be annoying to replace. I don't know if they would know where it has broken, you know. It's just the whole thing, and it really sucks to have really shitty internet till like the end of the year, because that's when I would be able to switch my internet provider, which I planned on doing anyway. So I plan on changing my internet provider, but I just didn't plan on having crappy internet for half a year till I switched the provider. There we go. That's cool. Alright, so Namor is next. We're getting pretty much to the point where we use tier 4 characters, especially for villains. We've already gone through all our level 80 villains. About heroes, we might have quite a few left. Last time I saw, I guess, because I didn't really pay attention too much. But let's see it here. Actually, not a lot of them left, just 4. Well, after this clear, 3 will be left. Actually, dumb mistake, have to restart it because I didn't put 2 characters on the team. Sorry, just a sec. Let me fix that. Let me put a team. Thank you. There we go. Actually, the X-Men series I think I have not finished with my fiance. Not a lot left actually, but still. She is not super into it. I miss playing the guitar. I did bring it with me, but obviously I didn't have a lot of time to play. And it's just, you know, at your own house, it's just more comfortable. Everything is more comfortable. There we go. Daredevil it is. Let's keep going. If you see me like doing this, I'm not doing anything weird or scratching my head or whatever. But I'm not saying scratching your head is weird, by the way. I'm just saying not doing anything weird or scratching my head. It's because I actually freaking bumped my head to a like window frame. So you know those types of windows that have like almost aluminium like materials, like these big windows that you kind of close like this. Depends on your country if you use them a lot, because in America it's kind of weird. They don't use windows like that open half, that stay half open or whatever. We have these really like good and big windows. But basically, the bathroom was kind of narrow, so as you're sitting doing your business or whatever, you have like a window right in front of you. And you know, being a bathroom that I wouldn't really go to because I don't live there, I had noticed the window, I guess, but I didn't really acknowledge it fully. So once I was done, for some dumb reason as well, I actually got up really quick and I just freaking hit my head right here with the corner of that window, which, if you know those windows, you know they can actually cut you. Like, okay, I didn't get cut as bad as some other people have, Like in some cases, people have needed stitches. But yeah, like it still was annoying. I was trying to clean the toilet and stuff, or like where you do your business, and in the meantime, blood was running down my head, and in the meantime, I was freaking getting dizzy or like almost fainting, because I get like that whenever I know that I'm hurt, even if it's something stupid. Like the first time it has happened is when I just tripped and just scratched my knee, like barely, right? But I just saw a little bit of blood, and for some reason my brain is wired in a way where if I see my own blood, even if it's something stupid, it's gonna send a signal that there's something wrong with me, and I need to freaking faint, like fall down and sleep, so that I can recover or energy or whatever. I don't know why it does that. I don't know if that's actually accurate, but I know for sure that I don't get like affected by blood in that sense. Like it's not like I see blood and immediately I'll faint. If it's not my blood, I usually don't give a crap anyway. So yeah, that's why I'm saying that. My friend doesn't even know he has spoiled me, but I'll make sure he knows. But yeah, he definitely does need that warning, because you know how like very specific I can be about or how particular I can be about like spoilers. I really hate them. Not even giving me an expectation of a series being good or bad, right? Because that can ruin it for me. Like if you tell me it's good, I'll have really high expectations. I might not like it. If you tell me it's bad, I'm gonna go into it like thinking it's just gonna be trash, and I'm not gonna have a good time. But like even hinting at stuff, or like in this case, right, he just randomly at some point, and it didn't click at first, but it clicked later. At some point he just mentions, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to be ready for the off chance that we get something from Mephisto. And I'm like, okay, maybe it was like a data mine kind of deal, because we had those once in a while, right? So I was like, okay, it's probably that. And at some point, after a few days, I just go and check on Thanos Vips, because usually they post whenever they see like data mine results. There was nothing about Mephisto, so I was like, oh crap. And it really hit home when a few days later he's like, oh, whatever, look, she got magic now. I'm like, oh dude, I haven't watched it. And that's when I was like, oh crap, is Mephisto there? But yes, Mephisto was in the series, and I was spoiled about it, of course. The most important stuff I just get spoiled about every time. God damn it, man. And it's funny because I don't even like follow a lot of social media or whatever. Or I don't really use Google Chrome anymore to like read those news things, because I have gotten spoiled from that as well. And I still get spoiled by an idiot. Come on. Freaking wave mode. Annoying ass wave mode. Hey, it's done. Okay. Finally. Move on to the next one. Thank you. Relay mode. My mom showed up to say hi earlier, but didn't stick around to hear me ask for like that keyboard that she could buy me. Alright, boom, boom, boom. Done. Actually, rotation was wrong. Sorry, it's backwards. 3-5-4. Instead, it should be 3-4-5. Whatever. I'm not gonna get used to it now because we're most likely gonna get something for Silver Surfer as well at some point. I don't know. Alright, so freaking Human Torch. Good, start. That's such a sad burp. Sorry guys, I've disappointed you. I'm sure no one is disappointed. Nobody really wanted that to be a huge burp anyway. 83 doesn't really matter technically. Like, even though this guy has physical damage, I'm sure we can just clear it. I really hope they change his rotation. I mean, this was a good uniform. It wasn't bad or like difficult to proc with. But if they do something even better, it's gonna be much nicer. Like that third skill I don't really like too much. But yeah, if they do change that, it's gonna be really good. This we skip. This we skip. And we skip this one too. Thank you. Alright. So this we can just do with Crescent. That's fine. Start. Three, two, one. Let us go. Let us go. Whoa. With her, it's pretty much cancel everything into the fourth. And then cancel into the tier 3 skill. When you have the tier 3 skill. I think that's how it goes. And I've been fine with that rotation for now. Alrighty, Gambit's turn. He who had such a really cool freaking moment on the anime. Sorry, not even anime, like on the cartoon. Ah, that was so good. For a moment, I wanted to use the bigger TV here, but then I just tried with the small one and it's already huge because of the fact that it's much higher up now. Imagine with a bigger TV. I mean, I wouldn't mind having the bigger TV here and having the even bigger TV that my parents have on there, but obviously it's gonna take a while before I get that TV. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna upgrade or whatever. I don't really care about using Jean here just because she has fire damage. I'll just go with any character. It doesn't really matter. So we'll go with Weapon Hex here. Yeah, well done, my friends. How about you actually start hitting them? Yay. Next. Wave mode, villains have an advantage. Apocalypse, yay. Man, I didn't get a judgment. I could give that to Apocalypse. Would be cool. Isn't this a bit too zoomed in though? I feel like this is a bit too much. We've had this going for a while now and I'm like, isn't this a bit too zoomed in? It's gonna need to make sure that this is done first. It's the last wave, but it takes very long. Unfortunately. There you go. It is done. Yeah, let's lower the zoom. Or you get what I mean. Should we even have a zoom? Yeah, we should. That looks a bit too bad. The fact that I'm leaning in a weird way like that, it just kind of feels bad. So I think this is good enough. Next floor, please. Alright, blast type. You got it. Psylocke. We've had some progress with Black Swan. So I finally got her enough times as boss of the day to finally unlock stage 10, because I had gotten Ant-Man a while ago, as you know, for the anniversary when we got the tier 4 selector. I did get him, but I pretty much never ended up getting her as boss of the day for like really often. So it ended up taking a while to even unlock stage 10, and I did so finally. I think that was yesterday, so I cleared the rest of the floors with, you know, a few different characters, and I guess it did get harder. That's what she said, you know, over time, but that was because I had just some random teams that I could form, and I didn't really care too much to make those teams really powerful, because I knew that just a day later, like whenever I get her as the boss of the day again, I might just use just one of those teams again, because after that the whole requirement will change, and as far as I could see, I think it's like male characters only, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know how many male characters I have at tier 4 or whatever is required for that stage, and I don't know how easy it is gonna be, how possible it's gonna be to even reach stage 19 and be able to clear it with the required character. I really don't know. I'll have to see. I don't remember who is the required character for like stage 20, like to unlock stage 20 for Black Swan, but as far as I remember, it's just Ant-Man that I didn't have. The second character I did have, I just don't remember who it was. That's a mutant. She's a mutant. He's fine, so we can go with him. Adam Warlock. He is gonna take a while to clear it though. I mean, maybe not now that we used the tier 4 skill. I want to check something out actually. So it is Focusrite that's causing this small crackling sounds. So I'm just switching it up again. Oh my god. I've bared with those crackling sounds for too long for no reason. Are you kidding me? That's stupid. Alright? That's what it is. It is stupid. Yo. Alright, so we're gonna refresh the rumble. Refresh it again. Refresh it again. Refresh it again. Boss mode. So cool. It's such an easy clear. Alright, so we're gonna go with this fire type character. And now, he's not a fire type character. He's gonna look like he is one, but he deals 0 fire damage. It's just funny. It's a whole ass freaking prank from the developers. Alright, so rumble, so refresh. Relay mode, speed type 7 advantage. We'll go with X23 and start. Very cool. Next one. Alright, so a villain floor, which we're gonna clear with Magneto, who did not get a uniform for the series, sadly, even though he was really cool there. Man, having a skill with that train would be funny. There was quite a lot that they could work with. I'm sure they just are lazy. I mean, I'm glad, because I would not have enough crystals to keep up with all that crap. Relay mode, females have an advantage, so... Alright, magic, sure. She tends to actually get used quite late. Unless, like, maybe she doesn't. I don't know, maybe this week I just didn't have a lot of chances to use female characters. But it usually feels like she gets to stay quite long on the list without getting used. Not necessarily a bad thing, to be honest. She is, you know, strong enough to go this far. Still, it would be much cooler to just get rid of her, because she does have some skills that take a while to get damage out. There are better characters that can go higher. Let's go with Jean here. And start. Baby. To be honest, I have to make sure. I didn't check. I have to make sure that the mic's volume is properly set up. So I don't remember where. Yeah, I keep it at level 10, and it is level 10, so never mind then. I don't know, man. I'm pretty stupid. Never mind. Never mind, man. I'm dumb. Maybe I'm not making any difference at all. Like, maybe I should lower the volume of the mic from here, from like the like, what is it called? Freaking voice meter. Maybe the change should come from here for it to sound nice on the stream. Like, let me check it right now. See how it sounds here for it to sound nice on the stream. From like the I think it was fine as it was. I don't really care. It wasn't loud at a really annoying point, so I think it's okay. Alright, the only amazing thing has been the fact that it hasn't dropped frames anymore, thank God. Apparently, when my network is not behaving well, I have to put settings that people usually use on a daily basis. So the only thing that fixed this for now, since my internet has issues, was to put the bitrate to like 7,000 kilobits. Or yeah, not kilobytes, kilobits, I think, per second. So that's like 7 megabits, right? Yeah. Usually I keep it at 40,000, so 40 megabits. Since my upload is 50 megabits, technically. I do that and I'm fine. But yeah, just because we're having issues with the internet, I had to use settings that normal people use. You know, I had to go down to their level. So sad. I am obviously joking, by the way. Please don't get mad at me. But yeah, thank God with these settings it did work, because that's basically like the kind of like the minimum I would accept as a quality. So yeah, I just like right after I'm done with the stream, I'm gonna contact them and just, you know, let them know that this is happening, see if they can fix it or something. I'm not gonna hint at you know, it being a freaking hardware issue or whatever, because I might have had something similar in the past and they haven't changed anything hardware wise. So, but like, it's definitely scary that it might be the case, and it's very annoying because the only way we would get this fixed is most likely having this fixed on weekend, because I'm not available on weekdays. I'm at work, sadly. Sadly do not work from home, even though pretty much my whole job could be done from home. Anyway, we get to use Beast. Not the whole job, of course, chillax. But, you know, a whole, like a big majority of it can, for sure, be done from home. Cool. Floor 101. We're getting close to being done, guys. That kind of rhymed as well. So we're using Quicksilver here. It's not gonna matter. This guy is just super powerful, so it's all good. Good music. I'm just so happy that I just could use this instead of like the real songs, and instead of the other like stupid music that I was trying to use once in a while, because I didn't even like them. And this is my favorite music, but in piano. It's just really cool. Boss mode. Oh, and it's actually the easiest boss mode. Alright, let's go with Rogue. It works well because she's a speed type. I kind of messed up the rotation. I kind of want to mess with the color correction a little bit, because whenever I use NVIDIA Broadcast to handle the video aspect of things, I think it's like less saturated. Too much there. Too much. Don't. But like the red is not really red, you know what I mean? Shouldn't this be 0 though? Is this how it should be? Let's try this at 0. Oh god, no. Yeah, it should be probably here. I mean, this should be red though. This is the only thing. Like, this red is not looking as red as it should, but at the same time, I look normal here, so I wouldn't want to look weird just so that the mic could look good. And yes, I have gotten a lot of color in me now. Maybe I have the N-word pass now, guys. Maybe. It is a big maybe still, though. I'm gonna try to keep the rest at 0, like contrast and stuff. This is too much. Hell no. I do not look orange. I'm gonna keep it at 0.5, I guess. That is alright. It's good enough, I guess. This looks orange. Yeah, this is what I don't like. It should look red. Maybe I have an option to change the brightness. I think the brightness might be affecting it. Either that or gamma, whatever that would be. Ooh, boy. Like, no. This is too bad, so maybe brightness is not it, boys. Maybe contrast. Let's see what affects it the most. I'll keep it at 0. Me think this is too difficult. Unless I hue shift. Is that always the answer? This is not the same red. I mean, definitely not now, but it's like a darker red, you know? This is more pinkish, which is not good. Maybe hue shift is not a bad idea to a certain degree. I guess it's okay. I'll keep it here. I still look okay. Unless I need to saturate myself more. Nah, I don't. Yeah, I can't fix it. Maybe contrast would be better being a bit lower, but it just really messes with my face. Higher contrast is stupid, I guess. Yep. I'll keep it here. I think hue shift is also stupid to use at this point. So I might just bring this back to 0. And saturation to wherever it is right now. It's fine, guys. It's not really that important. I was just curious to see what I could do. All right. That's funny. back to it. Wave mode. I'm actually curious about one last thing though. How does this look? Oh, hello. It's pretty okay, color wise. Okay. Alrighty. As I said, back to it. Chat should be on this side. Yep. Alright, so we're gonna use Wolverine. Poor guy has to clear wave mode. Isn't that a freaking nightmare? Nightmare! Oh crap, I forgot to use the fourth skill. That was stupid. But we'll use it here. I don't know what I did here. This was stupid. I have zero understanding of what just happened. Alright, it's done though. So, let's not get rid of the entry mode. Thank you. Here's an advantage, so let's just do that. It's gonna be Cyclops. So Cyclops versus Cyclops. Let's see how this goes. Start. Ooh, it gets so loud. Oh boy. You guys are getting annoyed most likely. But it's fine. It's a one shot, so one shot rotation, so can't complain. Using Cyclops here has been just fine, especially with that tier 3 skill that we don't ever get to see because it just cancels out. It gets cancelled out because the enemies just die. Totally fine though. But yeah, this uniform has been nice. Enemies that reflect physical attacks, blah blah blah, doesn't matter. We're just gonna use anti-venom anyway. Agent anti-venom? Okay, that's all good. Continue. And whoa. Okay, yeah, definitely can't actually start it that way. I have to just be ready to go as soon as I start the floor, because this guy will definitely just not be forgiven at all. Like, he will mess us up.
Well, how do you... Not PC parts, sorry. Be quiet. Keyboard? Nope. Be quiet. Keyboard. Michigan. Oh, maybe Best Buy. US. Be quiet. Keyboard. Nope. That ain't it, my friend. That ain't it. He's like, we don't have this. How about a crappy Logitech mouse? Here. Do you want that? Come on, do you want it? Come on, get it. I don't know if any other stores that they would have there. Yeah, well. Very sad, very unfortunate, very unlucky. I was hoping they could find it in the US because my family is in the US right now. My dad and mom, just visiting. I was hoping they could find it there because, you know, usually it's like a fair price. And if I buy them here, not only is the price not gonna be fair, but it's gonna be in Albanian lek, so it's gonna be even more automatically. So yeah, it really would suck. Plus, they're not even getting it here. I don't know why. I would have gotten it by now. I think I would have tried to get it by now. I don't know if I would have had enough money. Relay villain. Na 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 da 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 do 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 do. And just like that, mistakes I've made. Oh no. Yo, something happened to the music. It just stopped. What the hell? Wait, was that like the end of the wow. I'm gonna start it over then. I guess it ended. I guess it just said, I'm done. That was a like abrupt way. It was an abrupt way of just ending it. Should have done better. Probably she didn't find anything. Next, please. Yeah, she couldn't find it. She could only find it on the Amazon store, which I had seen as well, but it would take a while to deliver it. So, yeah. The only way would have been just, you know, having ordered it as they went there. So it would arrive in time, but yeah. Because at this point, it would take like 5 days to deliver, so not possible. Villains have an advantage, and it's only Doctor Strange that we have left, sadly. Whoa. We almost lost Doctor Strange because we were not paying attention, but we didn't because the account is pretty good. Cool. Yeah, I might actually end up getting that keyboard that way. Because even though my parents are coming back, not tomorrow, but the day after, so obviously delivery would not be done in time. I can actually get my aunt to bring it, because she visits just a month later. Well, a couple of months later, so in September. But like really early September, so technically it's almost like basically just a month. And that way, you know, I can save up some money, because I don't think I would get it for free from her, of course. Because like if it was my parents, yes, I would be like, yeah, consider it my like birthday gift and shut up. But like obviously I'm not gonna do that to my aunt. Yeah. Awesome. Next. Right, so next floor. So that's sorted. My keyboard issue is sorted. I need a keyboard, to be honest. It's a be quiet one. Everything, most of what my PC has is be quiet anyway. And I just like that it was like super silent. So universal type characters have an advantage. We don't really have any universal characters, so I'm just gonna have to try it anyway. I don't think it's like a situation where you just do 1 damage. So I'll give it a try. Wait. Yeah, we are doing damage, so I'm just gonna clear it. I don't want to refresh it. I know I have insane amount of gold, so it's not really gonna affect me so much if I actually like refresh. But I just wanted to be lazy for once. I always refresh. It definitely did affect us damage-wise. Like it is taking a while compared to what, you know, we would see usually. But it's fine. But yeah, apparently it's not just my aunt is visiting, so my cousin will visit as well. So yeah, it's gonna be much easier if I just ask my cousin to bring it, like to buy it. Most likely he'll be like, oh yeah, just order it so that it arrives here and I'll bring it. Which, it's gonna suck because I will maybe not have enough money. Damn it. I'll see. I guess I will not be lucky, guys. I guess it will suck. But yeah, like the keyboard issue is kind of sorted because, you know, I was gonna pay for it anyway. Maybe if it wasn't gonna be crazy pricing here in Albania, but you know, I can buy it. Oh wow, our damage is just fine, even though we're not using a villain. But like that way, I can just kind of get that out of the way as a thing that I have to buy. But like that only leaves me pretty much 2 things that I would ever upgrade on my PC, which would be the AIO that I use. Yeah, I would switch it from this 360 what is it, 360 or 320, I don't know, 360 I think AIO that I have. Oh crap, I messed up the rotation, sorry. I would change it from this 360 AIO that I have into 420 AIO if they ever make the same one, so the pure loop FX, but for a 420 size. So I think, like, I know for sure that the 360 size is the biggest one they make for this specific version, like the pure loop 2 thing. So if they ever make like a 420 size, I would definitely buy it and swap it out, because every other fan on this case is 140 in size. So 340s would be 420. Basically, the AIO would have the exact same size fans as everything else on this PC. And it would just be very symmetrical. Yeah. So, let's see. Flame element attacks won't work, or are extra effective, whatever. You get the idea, but we're just gonna use Iron Man here. No matter what. Okay. And it's done. Alright, so we only have like 2 clears left, which we just will refresh, or sorry, restore or reset. What was the name? Oh, reuse. Okay. What's the name they use is what I was gonna ask, by the way. Alright, so Strange, and I guess a hero, since it's a hero floor. Who do we want to use? Hey, I'll refresh, or I'll reuse Quicksilver. I like that guy, why not? He's my favorite character. Alright, so we're gonna use Quicksilver here. And then for the last floor, it doesn't really matter at all, because we will have Doctor Strange, and he just pretty much clears every floor, so we're good to go. Okay, so we're pretty much done with Shadowland. These are the last 2 floors, guys. Be ready to end it. Okay, thank you. 3, 2, 1, my friend. 3, 2, 1. That also helps, I mean, technically, because maybe my family is gonna be generous and give me some money for my birthday, I don't know. So I might have enough to get the new, like, get that keyboard, right? Plus, I'm not exactly sure, but maybe at that point my new wage will have kicked in. So, I don't know. I might have enough money to pay for it. There you go. Oh, actually, sorry. It has 2 freaking halves. I forgot it was an entry mode. I'm stupid. I can't freaking... Oh my god, I cleared it without being able to use the rest of the skills. So disappointing. Aren't you guys disappointed? I am so disappointed. But yeah, this is done. Let us claim our winnings. Thank you very much. We get to open some chests for now, and then actually I should have claimed the inbox stuff first and then the chest, but whatever. Usually I'll leave these for the end, but yeah, the rewards are not going to be any good, so there's not really anything to really expect at this point. So yeah, I pretty much have all of the good stuff that you normally would get from here anyway. Like gold, for example, I have almost pretty much maxed out. I did max it out at some point, but I did spend quite a lot of it in one go not too long ago, so it's fine. I'll get back to it really soon. So but yeah, it's like kind of sad, the amount of like the type of rewards that we get from Shadowland. Hopefully they fix that shit. Okay, so what I will do right after this is I just pretty much have to do Alliance Battle manually, and then just pay attention on the All War mission to just use the character that's required, right? And then pretty much from that point on, the rest is just auto. So you're not gonna be missing much, guys. You already saw what terrible luck we had with the Exo Swords, and yeah, and also you saw what our rewards were for the story chests. I don't know if I showed you guys, but at some point I actually went a bit crazy. Some people on the Alliance did see, and I got as far as I could with these team up collections. And I'll give you a small update. So for now, for Midnight Suns, we're at all attack increase by 30% and 5% pierce increase. This is the highest one, and this is where I get quite a good amount of damage for Doctor Strange. Sure, Moon Knight as well, but I don't really use Moon Knight on a lot of stuff, so I don't notice. And Ghost Rider as well, he's level 80, so it doesn't matter too much. With Sinister 6, we're at increase all attack by 23% and pierce by 3%. Which we don't tend to notice on Dr. Octopus and Venom, because again, level 80. For our X-Force characters, we have increased all attacks by 24% and pierce by 3%, which applies to Wolverine, applies to Storm, and also applies to Cable, X-23, Angel, Deadpool. So all of these characters do get a lot of benefit from this, and it's gonna be Bishop soon as well, as soon as I get him to tier 4, which is not gonna be too long at this point, because we only have one gear to work with, but definitely it's not gonna be by next week. It's gonna take like 2 more weeks, I think. So that was X-Force. After that, we have Guardians of the Galaxy, right? Yeah, so we have Guardians of the Galaxy. Right now we're at 24% increase and 3% pierce, which we notice quite a bit on Gamora, of course. We don't tend to notice on Star-Lord because we don't use him a lot. Same with Better Rebuild, but I guess I also don't use Adam Warlock much. But yeah, when I do, he does really well. Now we have Avengers Part 1. 23% all attacks, all attack, and 3% pierce, which applies on Cap, on Hulk, on Iron Man, Widow, on Thor, Spider-Man, Hawkeye, Captain Marvel, Ant-Man as well. So yeah, tier 4s, I do use them, so I notice, but the rest I don't really care. So yeah, it's good to have, but it's gonna be better when I actually do get to take advantage of it. The symbiote one might have progressed a little bit thanks to the fact that this one was one of the ones that I upgraded. So it's 16% all attack and 2% pierce. That applies to Spider-Man. It applies to Venom, to freaking Miles Morales, Carnage, Agent Venom, to Silver Surfer, to Null, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But like, look, Defenders, which is next, right? This is one other one that I actually upgraded as well, right? It's at an increase of all attacks by 11% and pierce by 1%. Now I was trying so hard, but it doesn't really do anything, because if a character like Doctor Strange is on another team up collection and that team up collection has a higher percentage, that's the one that applies. They don't stack, which really sucks, because I was trying so hard because I thought I was gonna improve my Doctor Strange, but no. Hulk is here too, Daredevil, Doctor Strange. He's not getting anything from this because my Midnight Suns is more upgraded. Same for Silver Surfer. I think the Venom one is more upgraded. Namor as well. So yeah. But you know, some characters do. Some characters do take advantage of this, so that's really nice. I just can't wait to reach the max level with one of the collections. The highest one, as I mentioned, is Midnight Suns. There's only 3 upgrades left. Apparently, like, max level is level 18, as you can see. And the highest level would give me 10% more all attack from what I have right now, and double the pierce that I have right now. So yeah, each upgrade. So this upgrade only gives you a 1% more all attack. 17 gives me 2% more all attack, and then 18 just jumps to pretty much 40% all attack, and it also doubles additional pierce. So it's basically level 18 that gives you a really good boost. But yeah, I can't wait to get to max level, of course, because of the benefits, but also because what I would do then is just go and convert all of that, all of the extra tokens that I would get for Midnight Suns, for example, onto other tokens, right? So yeah, like basically that way I could just slowly get pretty much everything like done and maxed out. But yeah, that's gonna take a while. It's definitely a mechanism, or whatever you would call that, they put in place so you actually upgrade slowly, not immediately. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it from me. Thank you very much for being here. I'll see you guys next time. This has gone gone on for long enough, so we're good to go. Thank you very much for being part of the stream. I'll see you next time. I don't think I have anything else that I need to mention, but yeah, hopefully the update is gonna be really cool. It's definitely gonna upgrade some of the characters that we use. Hopefully we get Thing at tier 4 so that I can level 80 him, and hopefully we can get more than just the Thing at tier 4 so that I can level 80 more characters. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See ya.